Hello, everyone. We all know we're in the middle of a global pandemic right now, but what we may not realize is that the masks we use to keep ourselves and our loved ones safe are not that effective. They don't block a lot of the microbes that they could, and they also build up a ton of bacteria that ends up in your nose and your lungs. That's why at normalbrands.com, we treat each mask with a special solution that is harmless to humans and deadly to bacteria. Plus, they're great at keeping out most microbes, pollen, dust, as well as pollution. Perfect for all year use. So please stop by Normal Brands today to keep yourself, your family, and other loved ones safe. Peace, thanks, be well.
Game Kings, the definition of game, documentary, coming soon. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So in this video, I'm going to talk about the only two reasons women make dating difficult for you. Okay, the only two reasons women make dating difficult for you. Now, see, I get emails a lot. I watch videos where guys are saying, fucking with these girls is so hard and it's difficult for guys, and guys got to do a lot of work, and chicks be giving dudes to run around and putting dudes through a bunch of shit and all this other stuff, right? And so the thing is that guys are like, this shit is difficult, right? Now I'm gonna talk about the two reasons why women make dating difficult for you. Now, there are actually, multiple reasons, but they all fall under these two reasons. So I just narrowed it down to these two, right? And so one of the reasons why women make it difficult for you is because you're too easy. And the second reason women make it difficult for you is because you are not talking to high interest women. So the first reason is you're too easy. And the second reason is you're not talking to high interest women. So I'm going to break down all that stuff, right? Now, what you got to understand is that when you're too easy, that's when women are going to make shit difficult for you. So you're probably like, Mr. Locario, what does it mean to be too easy? Right? Now, what it means to, be too easy is that you make it easy for a woman to get access to you. You make it extremely simple and easy for a woman to get access to you, right? So you might be thinking, so do I gotta play hard to get? Do I gotta play games? Do I gotta, do a bunch of extra weird shit so that it's gonna be hard for her to get me? No. When I'm saying that you're too easy, is that you have no standards that a woman has to live up to in order to fuck with you. I'm saying it again. You have no standards that a woman has to live up to fuck with you. So basically what that means is that you'll fuck with any chick, just because, right? You'll do whatever it takes to get with a chick, right? You'll bend over backwards, jump over mountains, run over treetops to get with a chick. Right? You'll let a chick do whatever, say whatever, act whatever way towards you, and you'll still be trying to get at her. You understand? That's what I'm talking about when I'm saying you're too easy. And so what happens is that when you're too easy, the women, they're going to make it difficult for you. Now, why are women going to do this? Because most dudes are too easy. And so women, they're used to dealing with guys who are too easy, and those are the guys that they're not attracted to like that. But what happens is that they sort of keep you in the loop, and they still interact with you because they like the attention that you're giving them. You understand what I'm saying? Now, see, when I talk about you having, no standards, right? You have to first have some standards that you live by when it comes to you dealing with women. And the women that you're dealing with have to live up to those standards, or you shouldn't be fucking with them. So, for example, a guy who's too easy, let's say, for example, he may, talk to a girl on an online dating site, try to set up a date, and the girl says, okay, I'll meet you Friday. Friday comes, she flakes, right? then he'll try to call her again to set up another date, right? And she'll be like, okay, I'll meet you Monday. And then Monday comes and she flakes again. And this fool keeps trying to get at her. He's too easy. You understand? See, if he had a standard that says, listen, you know, I'm not going to deal with a chick who flakes. I'm going to keep it pushing if a chick is flaking. Or let's say his standard was 100% cooperation from the jump when he's dealing with a woman, right? Or his standard is, I'm not fucking with no chicks, you know, I'm not fucking with chicks who have an attitude problem, right? So imagine you say, okay, my standards are chick got to be 100% cooperation from the jump, no flaking and no attitude, right? Now, you're not too easy. You understand what I'm saying? You're not a easy dude to really, you know, make shit happen with, right? So the thing is that when you're dealing with a chick like this, who's let's say a chick is uncooperative, she's flaky, whatever, she got a bad attitude, whatever it is, right? You charge it to the game. Now, you might be saying, but damn, Lucario, you always talking about charging chicks to the game and all this other stuff, and you know how I'm supposed to get these girls, and you know how am I supposed to make the game, you know, run smoothly for me and not make the shit difficult, but I gotta charge these chicks to the game. See, the thing is this, is that when you're charging the girls to the game, right, because they are not living up to to your standard, what's gonna happen is that you become a guy who is not easy. So when we move on to the next step, which is the high interest women, right? Those are the ones that you're going to go after, interact with. And when you get with those high interest women, you are not going to be an easy guy to be with or to get with. Now, let me break this down. So the second reason why I said that, you know, the chicks make it difficult for you is because you're not talking to high interest women, right? Keyword is not, meaning most of you guys will indulge in medium to low interest women. So imagine you're too easy and you're indulging in medium to low interest women. That's a recipe for disaster. That's a recipe for you dealing with women who are going to make shit difficult for you. Right? So what you want to do is you want to find the women who have high interest. Now, what happens is I hear a lot of guys, they hit me up. I've had guys say this. They're like, but Lucario, you know, where do you find these high interest women? Like, I don't see these women a lot or whatever. This is why I say you got to play the numbers game. But also what happens is that the more attractive you become and the more attractive you are, the more high interest women you're going to come across. Meaning you're going to come across more women who have high interest in you. Right? Now, what you also have to understand is that when you are, you know, when you have those standards, you're not going to be easy to get with. Right? So now, let's say you're this guy who's not easy to get with, and then you run into these high interest women, right? What happens is because you're not easy to get with and you have standards they got to live up to, right? What happens is that her interest remains high. Now, when I say that, you know, don't be easy, I'm not talking about making the shit hard, you know, for a woman to get with you. Meaning, let's say, for example, you set a date. I'm not saying make it difficult to set a date and give her the runaround and all that other shit. When I'm saying don't be easy, I'm talking about don't be the type of guy who has no standards, right? So when you have your standards, you become a guy who is not easy. And then so you're dealing with that girl who has high interest in you, and her interest will remain high because you are not easy, meaning that you're more of a challenge to her than all these easy motherfuckers out here, right? So she already is starting with high interest, right? And on top of that, she's like, wow, I actually have to work to get this guy and keep this guy, right? And so what happens is because you are not easy, right? Because you have a little bit of, something to you where she has to work at it to keep you interested, that makes it to where she is going to make shit easier for you. See, this is the thing. It goes like this. If you're too easy, she's going to make it difficult, right? If you're not easy, she's going to make it easy, right? So I could even put it even simpler, because a woman may look at you as difficult because you're not making it easy. So let's put it simpler. If you're too easy, she's going to make it difficult. If you're difficult, she's going to make it easy. It's that simple, right? And so what happens is that woman, because you're not easy, she's going to try her best to get you and keep you. That means that she's investing time and energy in you. That means she's getting more attached to you. You understand? And that means that she's going to want to keep shit going, and that interest is going to remain high, because you have to understand something. But just because that woman has high interest in you doesn't mean her interest will remain high, because you can meet a woman who has high interest in you at first, and then her interest decreases because you're the type of guy who has no standards, you're making it too easy, and then she sees that you're kind of lame like the rest of these dudes, right? But if you have those standards and you are not making it easy, right, then that high interest woman has something to work at and to keep working at to keep you interested. So again, let's say, for example, your like standard is 100% cooperation, right? And so because that woman has high interest in you, usually what'll happen is she will be, cooperative, but she will continue to be cooperative to try to keep you, right? And if she's cooperative on a consistent basis, that means that she is basically going to make it easy for you on a consistent basis. See, earlier I was talking about how, you have to have that standard for yourself, and there are going to be some women that you're going to charge to the game. And see, this is the part that's difficult for a lot of guys, and I need you guys to really understand what I'm about to say, right? Because this is going to make it to where it's going to be easy for you to get chicks to make it easy for you. You understand what I'm saying? And it's this. You have to stick to what your standard is no matter what. You have to stick to what your standard is no matter what. So I don't care if you have to charge 20 chicks to the game. Charge 20 chicks to the game to get to that one high interest woman who's going to cooperate and who's going to live up to that standard that you have. You understand? Because what happens is this, is that when you stick to what your standards are, right, that makes your game strong, because you're becoming that man who's grounded in his standards, so that when you do meet that high interest woman, you become a guy that's not easy, because this is how you are. This is what it is. She got to take it or leave it, right? And then because you show up as that guy, right? Because you've been consistent in how you are, right? That makes the woman want to keep fucking with you, because your foundation is rock solid. You understand? Because you're showing up that way. It's like this. A lot of guys, what they'll do is that they want to sort of, reach that level of attractiveness and be that guy who's on point, and they just want it to randomly happen. You understand? Which is not going to go down like that. So that's the equivalent of, let's say, for example, you needed to lift or bench press, damn near 200 pounds, right? Now, if you're scrawny and ain't got no muscles and you kind of weak and you ain't been to the gym since 2012, right? When it comes time for you to lift that 200 pounds, you ain't gonna be able to do it. You can't just get in the gym for 2 days and then try to build your muscle up in order to get them 200 pounds. No. But if you've been consistently going to the gym 5 days a week, right, for maybe 2 or 3 years, right, when it comes time for you to lift that 200 pounds, you'll be able to do it, right? Because you are showing up to the gym prepared. You're showing up as that dude because you've been being that dude for a long time. That's the point of you sticking to your standard. You're being that dude consistently. So when you get to the point where you meet that chick who has that high interest, you're showing up as that guy to maintain that, so that she maintains that high interest in you, because you're that rock solid motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? So see, the reason why you guys are having difficulty with these chicks, and the reason why they're making it difficult for you, is because, one, you're too easy, and two, you're not talking to the high interest women. So if you want women to make it easy for you, don't be easy, and make sure you talk to the high interest women. It's that simple. Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below.